Over $60 of a drawdown we had in here in the past week. Looking at Micron, we're here on the weekly chart. We can see we're currently treading water right here on that $200 psych level. We ended Friday's session up around almost $6 from Thursday's close. And volatility just obviously increased throughout the whole market within those past 3 days there to end this past week. But really, Micron just kind of took the brunt of that implied volatility. And now we have an IV rank sitting here pretty high. It's one of the highest we have in the overall market, an IV rank of sitting at 82. So everything in here is super expensive. Everything is juiced. You have a large expected move, $17 coming in on a shortened week in here on a $200 stock. So just large volatility in here. Let's look for a little bit of a contraction, but we're still going to get some moves in here. So all in all, what are we kind of looking at here as we're looking at this chart? We can see, obviously, we broke through our previous trend that we had in here, just kind of climbing straight higher. So obviously that had to end. And then just a little bit of a nudge we got from the overall markets and NVIDIA on the drawdown. Everybody's taking their profits and things like that. And then the rumors that the interest rates again in December might not be cut now as before they were. And everything just kind of crashed in here. Everybody's taking their profits. So overall on this weekly chart, we're trading right around that 207. We have a 206 support in here. Anything below that, we're going to be looking at this 191 area. Anything below there, 182. To the upside, really between 206 and 232, there's not a whole lot in here that we can work with. We can kind of chalk it up to the weeks in here about 220. And then right here, right around 230, that's kind of what we're looking at. That'll put us in line with our expected moves by this Friday. So that kind of basically nice even whole numbers in there, right? 220, 230, working our way up to that 232 mark. Anything above there, then we're going to let the market and the chart dictate what's coming next. But we're watching that 250 for a nice psych level for us in here. So all in all, huge volatility. We now I am saying should get a little bit of a recovery in here to the upside. Not sure how much we're going to go, but it wouldn't be surprising if the 220s and the 230s hit. If not, look for some consolidation and then kind of drizzling down in here to those 191s until we find some really good footing. But overall, confirmation of a breakdown in here on our overall chart. 200 should hold. We're going to see where we're gapping up on Monday. And if we can get a little recovery, watch for the 220s and the 230s. That's what we're looking at here on Micron on our high IV, and options prices are juiced to the nines in here. Everything's just jacked up. So let's see how we can take advantage of all of this information as we're painting our narrative in here in Micron. All right, guys, if you like this video, make sure to check us out on all of our social media. We also have a Discord service if you are interested, and you can find all of our socials in the description below.